this time with deep, dark pits for eyes and a set of long, sharp and bloody teeth. He repeated his previous statement. There's evil in the woods, boy. The smell was immediately identifiable as he was standing next to a pile of rotting corpses.
There was something about stealing skins, and the last line was how to get rid of him. Stealing skins. I'd forgotten about that until she mentioned it.
4 skins.
What?
Salty, creamy, buttery, toasty. Welcome to episode 149 of Ghost Huns.
Oh, you weren't sure of the number, were you?
No, I did. I said it.
No, you didn't.
I said 149.
Don't gaslight me.
I said 149.
Do you like the candles, though? Ooh!
Your fucking birthday present still hasn't come.
Oh, it's been my birthday.
I'm so annoyed.
Birthday
I'm hoping it's coming
to
today.
me. Is it? Will I get it this week?
I really hope so.
What is it? Is it a dog?
Yeah.
Beaver?
Sure.
Is it alive?
No, because that would be mental. Imagine me gifting you something
it's like
alive.
a massive Alsatian.
A massive responsibility is what it is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, I wouldn't go out much if I had a dog. I'd just sit and chat to it and be
Chat
like,
to it. Go
"You're
full
my best
mental."
friend." Yeah, yeah. There was a very cute dog actually on the weekend in Cornwall for my friend's 40th. Happened on the day of my birthday, even though his birthday's in May.
Listen, I think Chris is brilliant. But
It's alarming, isn't it?
it's alarming.
It's a big friend red
I'd go,
flag.
whoa!
Red flag. Yeah.
Yeah, like also not just I'm having birthday celebrations. I'm going all out
Yeah.
on your
Yeah.
birthday.
To be
for my
fair, he was
birthday.
absolutely lovely about it. And when everyone was gathered and we all had a glass of champagne, he went, just want to say, like, first of all, just happy birthday to Sid. And I was like, thank you all for coming.
Yeah, thank you for coming to my birthday.
I was like, thank you.
Because that is what's happened.
Yeah. Like all his random friends I've never met. I was like, thank you so much for being here.
Did you have a lovely time?
I did
Have
actually.
we done this chat? I don't know.
No, I don't think we have. We've
no,
not
go
done an epi since I've been away.
Oh, yeah.
I had an absolutely lovely birthday. I swam in the sea.
Very jealous.
Neil, unfortunately, was very ill. He had the black lung.
Did he get in the sea?
No. Oh, no, he was in bed. As soon as we arrived, he crawled into bed. Couldn't even.
He loves his sleep.
I had to bring him bowls of lentils
Oh, God.
down the road. I walked down the road with a bowl and I was like,
Why down the road?
Well, Chris's house was here. 2 doors up was the Airbnb that we were in.
Right.
And Neil was like, if you could bring me some gruel. I was like, okay. And so I went over for the main house dinner. And I was like, would you mind putting some in a bowl and I'll bring it over to the patient?
Oh, no.
I know. And I sat with him in the empty Airbnb as he was like, if there is more, I'd like more. I was like, well, you're not that ill.
Okay. Yeah. If you can eat, you can party.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus,
Oh,
Neil.
poor guy. Yeah, but then I got it. So what you can hear now is what he got. But
Yeah.
it was inevitable. We weren't like aggressively making out. It wasn't that. It was just
Blowies for days.
his illness was radiating out, and at one point it steamed up, and I was like, I'm getting whatever he's got. I've got
What
it.
do you mean it steamed up the room?
Yeah, because he was just like radiating
Breathing.
unwell.
Oh,
So
no.
you're probably going to get it.
No,
You're
fuck
gonna
off.
get
No
it.
way I'm going to turkey
You're
chop my
gonna
teeth done. I'm not
get it.
getting ill. I'm not getting ill.
Oh yeah, so soon.
I really hope it happens, you know. I just want new teeth.
I think I've seen new tits.
I just want new tits.
Well,
I'm gonna have it
Turkey's
all
your
done.
place.
I'm gonna over the next couple of years I'm gonna become completely unrecognisable.
No, but you shouldn't.
No, I'm obviously not gonna do that, but I'm gonna be like I'm gonna get little bits done.
Little bit.
That I've always fancied.
Little tweakments.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Just
yeah.
tweaks.
Listen, I can't say for sure what the future holds. Emma Stone's work, I mean, as much as I'm like, God, she's changed.
She looks amazing.
Yeah, but also, like, she looks amazing.
She looks amazing.
And I genuinely like an au naturel look. I'm like, let's all just fucking grow old gracefully.
Yeah.
Like,
But
we
can't.
must stop this Botox train. However,
The goalposts have changed.
fuck me, whoever did her face.
Chris Jenner as well. Fuck.
Well, I know.
That's him. That's
But
art.
it requires arty work and money. Like, it's such an unrealistic thing to want because you just can't.
Apparently, Chris Jenner's facelift was 125 grand.
Well, that's pocket money for her, isn't it?
Chump change.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be for me one day as well. I need to marry a really rich man.
Okay. Adam, if you're listening, she does love you. She's just
I just want you to be rich,
things out loud.
please.
He's
not listening. Never is.
I just have to say I'm fully obsessed with West Cork. It's probably, you know how people with ADHD have like focus things.
Yeah, so you.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I can't stop
Your
thinking
focus.
about it. I woke up in the middle of the night. I started Googling other suspects. I'm in.
Oh, you are proper
No,
in.
I'm really in. And like this will last about 2 weeks. And then I'll just forget
Move
about
on
it.
to something else.
But right now, if you
You're
haven't
in.
heard, listen to West Cork, the Audible podcast. I know that it's about the murder of Sophie Toscana Plantier, and I know that there's a Netflix documentary called Sophie, a Murder in West Cork. Yeah, watch that, fine. But if you haven't, go to the podcast first. Did you finish it?
I got bored.
Did you?
There was just so
God,
much of the same shit happening.
Mm.
And then they were like, oh, yeah, well, she says she didn't actually see him. And I thought, well, I feel like I've been tricked now because...
Well, that's what's so fascinating about the case. It's like it keeps going up and down and you don't know where the truth is and where people are lying. And
yeah,
it's kind of like the perfect murder. You're like, how did a woman on a Sunday night in the middle of the night, in the middle of nowhere, get battered to death?
I think I could commit the perfect murder.
How? You could have gone to West Cork and done away with her and left and made no mark. Well, it could have been you.
Could have been, yeah.
Neil said that he was like, by the way, I was 4 and I had nothing to do with it.
I was.
It's like him
Just
as a toddler
FYI,
being like, hey.
As you're in bed at 3 o'clock in the morning staring at him like...
Could have been.
Could have been you.
He lived in Cork.
I think if you want to commit a murder, it must be random. And it must be fast and you must leave.
But where's the motive in that? Do you think that a psychopath went into the middle of nowhere to a house that is unfindable? No. Well, what happened there?
But that would be how I'd murder if I wanted to murder.
Yeah.
I'd go and do it, and then I'd plant things to frame people. And in saying that, I'm going to put notes around my house all the time for being like, if I die, look into Susie. Or like look into someone else.
Frame me.
Yeah, I'm going to frame whoever I fancy, and then it's going to be like a pass the parcel of who's going to get framed for my murder because we don't know when I'm going to die, and we don't know which note I'm on.
But this is hinging on the fact that you're going to get murdered,
or just slightly suspicious.
Yeah, but you've got to be murdered first.
I'd love to be murdered. Not now. Not now, when I'm like 80. Just before I'm about to die, I'm about to take my last breath, I want someone to come in and karate chop me.
No, thank you.
In the throat.
No, because I think even then you'd be like, oh, I'm getting another treatment tomorrow. And then someone would come along with a fucking axe and you'd be like, no.
Yeah, well, I'm not arranging it myself.
I could on the dark web.
It was definitely that Ian Bailey bloke who killed her. Definitely.
The thing is, I'm really oscillating now between thinking everything fits perfectly to be him. No evidence. We just see he's a schmuck. I think it was that guy Alfie who lived up the road from her. Like literally, there's only one house there that had people in it, and then the rest is just cliffs and mountains for miles. So I'm like, what the fuck was he doing?
Well, he did get out of bed in the middle of the night and not come back till the morning. Who gets up to work at 3 a.m? Shut up.
Yeah, but
shut fucking up. Do
you know what is really interesting that I've just found out about this case? Sorry, we will get to ghost stories, but just relax. They're coming. I think that I read something that when she only used the house like 2 or 3 times a year, right? Yeah. And when she was away, there was evidence that someone took a bath in her house, and they think it's the neighbour. And I'm like, I think that's very dark behaviour.
Someone took a bath in a house.
There was evidence it had been run, and there was like
after she'd been murdered.
No. When she was away, someone had broken into the house, used the house, and the housekeeper of the neighbour was like, "I think it was Alfie. I think he used to like rummage in her house."
Rummage?
So I'm like, why was he in there? Don't you think that's a bit weird? Suggests a bit of an obsession.
Was it his partner that found her?
Sniffing her, yeah. Maybe she was jealous and she killed her.
Yeah, I mean, that other bloke, though, was a wife beater and a cunt.
Oh, those things are true. Doesn't necessarily make him a murderer, though.
It doesn't, but what's the likelihood of him being living in the same village as well as a murderer?
Well, apparently there was a peeping Tom in the area.
Yeah, but they are fine.
But he apparently used to be like renowned for going up to women's windows and peeping in.
That's very harmless.
Well, no, I think he was a bit rapey.
They're quite cute. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It wasn't like, oh, there's that cute man in the window looking in. If you saw a fucking face in the window,
there's Ron and his Mac.
Yeah,
they are quite cute. They're very like they're a bit like a little clown, aren't they? Flashers.
No, I think they're sinister and they should go to hell.
No, they are very sinister. They are very sinister.
I'm so into this. Yeah, I can't take anything as a joke because I'm like, no, Hannah, you have to take this seriously. I want to know who did that.
Can't do that then.
No.
Can't do that.
Go on.
Do want to know who it is, but they're never going to find out, are they?
Well,
no, they've got new DNA. Yeah.
There's new MVAC. I don't know what MVAC means, but it's a new way of opening up old cases and they can vacuum up the DNA off a sample.
I reckon what's going to happen is they're going to get nothing and then they're still going to say that Ian Bailey did it because he still could have.
Him and the neighbour Alfie are dead.
Oh, was Alfie dead as well?
Yeah.
Annoying.
It's just one of those, if someone gave me the opportunity to time travel and you could go anywhere, like see the pyramids when they were built, I'd still go to West Cork.
I'd do John Benet Ramsey. As case.
Oh, really?
That's what
Even to find out what happened.
Even though I think I know what it is, I don't. Yeah, I'd want to know.
What are the headlines?
What from that case? She was found on Christmas Day morning, Christmas Day morning or Boxing Day morning, in the basement, dead, garrotted, really, really sad. And her dad found her, and then basically everybody traipsed through the house. They didn't save any DNA. They didn't preserve the crime scene. And there was discussions that it was a younger brother. It was her big brother who was like a child at the time. There was discussions that it was a parents because there was a notepad with a what's the word, like not a hostage note, like a what's the fucking word?
What, a suicide note?
No, a note that was like ransom note. It was like, we're taking your daughter. The note wasn't there, but it was all imprinted.
Oh.
So it was like someone had written it on a piece of paper on the pad, ripped the paper off. Rip the paper off, and then they don't know where the note is. So they were like, somebody's who would come in without their own prepared ransom note.
So someone changed their mind. They wrote a note, and now it wasn't to be found. But
it wasn't. I don't think it was to be found. Oh no, I think it was there. I think the ransom note was there, but they were like, oh, it's come from this pad. Who's going to come in? No, it was there. Sorry, I got that wrong.
Well. An unprepared killer.
I think it was an unprepared. I think it was someone who was a horrible piece of shit and just wanted to kidnap a child.
So that would be your time travel. You'd go back and find out who that was.
There's too many true crime, like that Unsolved Mysteries where that bloke fell out through the roof.
Oh yeah.
What happened to him?
Oh yeah.
There's too many.
And that ghost story one. You remember that podcast that of the posh people in Richmond?
They annoyed me so much.
Where they were like, who shot Granfers?
The bloke that they said at the beginning.
Yeah.
That's who did it.
Occam's razor stuff.
I hate that podcast. It was a good podcast, but it's so like, let's cash in on something that happened and turn it into something that it isn't. I hate that fucking
Isn't that what we
podcast. What? What?
Ghosts?
But it's posh people doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Rich posh people.
No, I know.
Can you get more posh than
I liked the story. I kind of enjoyed the trip down memory lane, but it did turn out that I was like, it was probably that madman.
It was, man. It was the
madman, wasn't it? Rather than the poor blind
calling
brother.
Calling them Favour.
Favour,
How
that was
posh
it.
can you get?
I know.
Fuck off. I'm not interested.
Yes. Yeah.
I did enjoy it, I must admit. But yeah, I've started listening to a really good book, actually, The One by John Mars. It's about it's not fantasy, it's a thriller, but it's like in a world where you can use your DNA to find out who your perfect match is.
Oh.
So people sign up to it and they then give you the kind of like, if you both sign up, you'll get sent the link to the other person so that you can decide to meet up, but they are your soulmate.
Oh, is this not the one that the film's been made of?
Yeah. Oh, is that what's happening?
I think, isn't there, what's his name? The guy in Ted Lasso, Brett Goldstein.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't he in a film about DNA match?
Maybe. Well, there was a Netflix TV show about it. I don't think it's Netflix here. I think it's in America. But I think there might be a film now being made up. But John Mars is one of my favourite authors.
Oh, I've not heard of him.
He's very good.
Is he related to Bruno? So, do you want another little talking point?
Yeah.
I found out on the weekend that some mushrooms, fungi, can take over the mind of an ant and make it do its bidding. So the ant goes, dang, 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 it's walking through the forest, and then it goes, oh, lovely bit of mushroom, yum. And then it takes over its mind. The mushroom starts growing inside the ant.
I love mushrooms.
And then it tells the ant, climb up a tree. So the ant does. Go over there on that branch.
That's not possible.
Yeah.
Well, mushrooms don't have hands.
No, it's in its mind. It's like a hallucinogen, and it tells the ant what to do. Then the ant dies on the top of the tree, and then it starts sprouting through the ant. That's mental, isn't it?
That's not true.
No, it is.
Who's told you that?
We were all talking about it.
Did you have mushrooms?
I got a fucking text from Terry. Jesus Christ.
What's Terry saying?
Can we go into it?
If you want the background of Terry, you're gonna have to sign up to Patreon.
You will have to go on Patreon because I've had
there's
a good
half an hour. There's a good half an hour just anger. I can't even describe it.
David. Oh, he's saying the 8th of October. I mean, fine, I'll be in. What was I going to say?
Oh, I got water up my nose. Fine, I'll be in.
No, I'm not explaining the ant mushroom thing.
The ant mushroom thing isn't true.
Zombie ant fungus. Here we go. Look.
What website's this? Like
jizzface.com? No. Look. Oh my God. Wait till you fucking hear this. How a parasitic fungus turns ants into zombies. Walk off. The deadly parasite's grand finale involves sending toxic spores blooming from the dead ant's head. Insects are hijacked by parasitic fungi that control their every move.
Oh.
So they think the fungus found in tropical forests infect a foraging ant through spores that attach and penetrate the exoskeleton and take over its behaviour.
Oh, well, you can find anything in fucking rainforest and tropical jungles.
Yeah.
I thought you meant on Hampstead Heath.
No, this is... But isn't that mad that, like, an ant is being, like, controlled by a fungus?
Well, exactly. So if there can be zombie funguses...
Zombie fungus.
Then...
It's saying the ant is compelled to leave its nest for a more humid microclimate that's favourable to the fungus's growth.
Oh.
That's mental. So imagine you ate a mushroom and it went, Hannah, go and climb a tree. Climb higher. And then you were like, oh, okay. And you did that. And then suddenly, like, spores started growing from your head. That's exactly what it's like.
Shall I pick a tarot?
Are you not bowled over?
Do you know what? Nothing in this world
bowls you over.
Surprises me anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
I found that absolutely insane.
No. If there can be... But here's another comment on that.
Yeah.
If there can be zombie fungi, why can't there be ghosts?
Well, I completely agree.
And aliens and all the rest of it. Oh.
What?
I have a tale.
Oh, yes, so do I. Go on.
I've been seeing ghosts. Should have brought this up earlier.
Oh, my God, what?
Well, the other day at my parents', I kept seeing a figure in the corner of my eye. Like, daytime, everybody was around. Yeah. But I was like, I keep seeing someone in that doorway. And my sister was like, no, what are you talking about? I was like, I keep... So I wasn't scared because, like, daytime, everyone's there. But I kind of just went...
Oh, no.
Like, I just kept seeing a figure, and then as soon as I looked dead at it, it'd go. But, like, I could see a
in
figure.
Your periphery.
Then, last night, me and Adam were lying in bed. I was reading my book like this. I felt someone go, Honk,
that was
honk.
Adam.
No, I looked over, I went, was that you? He went, what? And he was like, he just wasn't honk, honk. He was like, no, I swear to... And you know what he's like when he gets scared and he goes all white?
Mm.
He did that.
Really?
Yeah, he was like... I was like, swear to you, I haven't touched you. And I felt time go, honk, honk.
Oh, my God.
Pervy ghost.
Honk, honk. Got you.
Honk, honk.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. They are looking good recently, though, to be fair. You can't deny a ghost.
So the dead are coming for your tits.
Is any ghosts listening? Full consent.
Wow.
To have a honk, honk.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
The periphery one in your parents' house, though, is...
scary, but at the same time, like, maybe it was just in my head. That's what I was more intrigued by. It was like, is that in my head? But I was like, I can see it, and then I'd see movement, and it'd catch my eye again.
Shadows.
Yeah.
The sun coming through.
Yeah.
Data, like...
Yeah, something, definitely, but something honks my titty.
Yeah,
last night.
Weird.
Yeah.
That is weird.
Yeah.
There's, when I was in Cornwall, Chris and Steph were like, oh, did we not tell you about the ghost we saw? And I was like, what? Like, no, you should have. Like,
yeah, that's my
hello?
job.
And they were like, yeah, we were driving late one evening and they were going up this road, which is towards this old fort. And the headlights picked up a guy wearing a massive backpack and a hood over his head. And he was stooped over, right? And he was there was nothing around. It's just fields. And there's only a tiny little bit of like verge to walk on, right?
Mm.
But he looks like the backpack looked really old. Like almost like World War I style, like very
interesting.
They were like, what was that? And an old hood kind of thing. And he was kind of hunched over. And Chris was like, did you see that? So I was like, yeah. Should we look back and see if he's there? He wasn't. So he did a U-ey. And he was like, let's go back. I just want to see if I can see him again. And this stretch of road, we drove down it. They went back again. He had gone.
Do they live there?
Well, Chris has a house there.
Oh, right, okay.
And he visits all the time and his parents are there a lot. And he went back down the road and there was no one around for miles. And he was like, unless he literally smacked to the floor and rolled into like some underbrush bush. Not there.
Weird.
And then I asked about where it was, and it was like it's an old World War I fort. And
oh dear.
And he was like, so is there? I can't remember. It's like Tremantle or something, a very Cornish sounding name of where he was. But it was really. He was like, it was really spooky, and it completely shit us up. And we never saw his face, but it looked like he was about to cross the road. And he was like, I would say about 15 seconds it took for them to turn the car around, go back on themselves. And he was like, nowhere. Nowhere to be seen. A lot of people see stuff like that. Like people like soldiers or centurions or like, I don't know. It's a very strange thing.
I'd love to see a ghost. Shall we do a tarot?
Yeah, picky. Oh my God. These are our props. What is wrong with you? Oh my God. Wow.
That's not bad, is it?
Wow. I mean, the candle's on the wonk, but gives it a bit of
Je ne sais quoi.
Yeah. Oh, I think that one's on the squiff.
That one.
Yeah. Can you see it's not screwed on?
What? There we go. It's gonna have to go there. Right.
Right, go on. Picky tarot. What's it gonna be?
Oh, my finger just pulsed.
What is it?
Right, if you could, let's think about. Is this for the week ahead or the day ahead?
This is pod and week ahead. Yeah.
Okay.
Go on.
Judgment.
Oh, again.
Yeah.
We've had that recently.
I don't think that's good, is it? It's not great.
Oh, is it not?
Don't think so.
Oh, we had justice, didn't we? I thought
Fuck off.
Judgment.
No, judgment's not good.
I think that. Can you see? Maybe that one needs to be unscrewed. Do you see it? That you know the candle you just took out. See that the base of it?
Yeah.
I think it. Do you see what I mean? Yeah, you got it, girl. Judgment.
Hold the candle.
I was like, how do I say it? Why can't I?
No, I really no. That's how it goes in.
Is it?
Otherwise, it wouldn't screw in. If it wasn't.
I can't find judgment. I'm just gonna have to look it up.
Oh, that's weird.
Okay, here we go.
What if now on the internet it's all like there is no judgment in the tarot?
Oh, don't. Okay, it's a time of resurrection and awakening, a time when a period of our life comes to an absolute end, making way for dynamic new beginnings.
New teeth.
New teeth.
New teeth.
Oh my God, yeah.
Wow.
It's about the arrival of absolution, the culmination of a significant undertaking, often related to past and life lessons. Oh, that's good.
That's not bad, is it, actually?
Life decisions moving forward from the past.
New teeth.
Embrace a higher calling.
New teeth.
Let go of old patterns or baggage that no longer serves you and trust your inner wisdom. Yeah.
Great.
Love that.
It's all very teeth heavy. Are there any teeth here? No.
Accept your true self.
Although those little things there look a bit like teeth.
No, yeah. Like mountaintop teeth.
Yeah,
love that.
cute. Have you got a story for me?
Yes, I do. I really do, actually.
Thank you.
Oh, no, a bit of my nails come off. That's
Oh,
really
no.
sad.
Oh, no.
Christ. Does anyone remember the rhyme about the Patchwork Man? Patchwork Man, play a game. Patchwork Man, in the frame. And the next line is something about stealing your skin, but for the life of me, I can't remember the end, and I'm trying to find it for an old friend. This friend, let's call her Kayla, met me for a coffee after texting me out of the blue, reminiscing about our childhood days and wondering if we could get together and catch up.
Yeah, but not for coffee, fuck's sake.
Oh, yeah, wine.
Wine.
I'm one of the few who stayed in our hometown and I never moved, even though there's really nothing here except a lot of conifers reaching towards the clouds, trees and slopes by the roads, and they're winding, and the sky's blotted out by branches unless you're willing to drive far enough out. All of which to say is, our sleepy town has its share of quirks, and it's very possible the game never caught on in other places. Anyway, when Kayla,
probably. Kayla.
When Kayla mentioned it in her text to me, memories flooded back. I hadn't thought about elementary school in years. Suddenly I was in the playground, running across the sand, screaming because Kayla wouldn't stop trying to kiss me, pretending to be Pepe Le Pew, while I pretended to be the cat.
What's Pepe Le Pew?
I don't
Is it
know,
in American?
I've heard of it. I think it's America. To be honest, I barely remember Kayla aside from that memory. Even though we attended the same school all the way through senior year, she became one of the popular girls, and since I turned out to be the token gay, I spent most of high school just trying to keep my head down and get through. We met at a small cafe, one of the only 2 breakfast spots in town and the only one with half decent coffee. When she came in, she looked around, spotted my shirt and beamed, "Oh my God, Pat, I almost didn't know it was you." "Kayla?" I smiled and stood up. "I definitely didn't recognise you. You look like a real city girl. That's a beautiful coat." "It's Burberry," she said.
I do not like Burberry coats.
I quite like the Burberry trench with the little tartan in the inside.
For me, Burberry it's become too
chav.
Yeah, it's been
it went from Kate Moss to chav quite fast.
Yeah.
And
the thing is, no one will ever believe that I'm wearing a real Burberry coat. They'll be like, she's got a fucking
knock off.
And
Melania did wear one recently, and I'm like, oh dear.
It's just any brand clothes, I can't really get on board with.
Yeah. "It's Burberry," she said, and blushed, embarrassed, maybe to be a rich woman in such a homey space. "I like your tattoo. Is that a wolf?" "Oh, it's actually my husky, Snowy. I named him when I was 8 and I never wanted to forget him, so, oh, that's so sweet."
Hang on, if these people just met?
They haven't met each other since school.
It sounds like they're on
Now
first
they're
date.
adults. Well, unlikely if he's gay.
Yeah, but like, you know what I mean? It's giving first date
Yeah,
vibes.
it's like, "Oh, I like your tattoo." That's so sweet. She laid a hand to her heart, looking genuinely touched as she slid into her seat. "I never knew you had a dog. How did I not know that? You know, my son recently got a dog." "What, you've got kids now?" "Yeah, I've got kids." So we caught up. She was smiling, energetic, delighted to share about her life and ask about mine. But every now and then I noticed the occasional drift of her eyes as I was telling her about my dad's health, like she was distracted. Like this was a sunny conversation, but it was just light on the water's surface when deeper down, there was a darker undercurrent tugged at her thoughts somewhere else.
Fucking metaphor galore.
I know. Did you kick that?
No.
You did. I was like, if that levitates now, I'm like,
oh my God, can you imagine? I was getting.
So if I could see your arm in that. I'm like, well.
Good tricks.
Anyway, she sipped her coffee and asked, "Do you remember Jimmy Smythe?" "Yeah, of course I remember Jimmy Smythe." And that's how we referred to him, not as Jimmy, like back when he was alive, but Jimmy Smythe, first name, last name, the boy who went missing. "Do you remember what he looked like?" she asked. Well, that took me aback. I tried to think that far into the past and I shook my head. She then reached into a bag and pulled out a photograph, a printed photograph. This was a lot of effort. I looked and tried to remember him, the blue eyes, blonde hair, chubby red cheeks, and that mole on his nose. Jimmy Smythe was in our 4th grade class, when he went missing. People searched for weeks, but there was no trace of him anywhere. "You remember?" she asked. "How the mad..." Fuck's sake.
And yeah, I hate it when this happens. To me. I hate it when you do this.
I hate when you do this. "You remember how mad the sheriff got about the Patchwork Man?" "Yeah, they thought he was someone they could find." So the Patchwork Man was like our small town's version of the Boogeyman or Bloody Mary, a scary tale we used to spook one another. He wasn't real, but Jimmy talked about him so much in the days before he disappeared that authorities assumed he was an actual person stalking us all. It's possible the other kids had said stuff that led them to think that too, and Jimmy and the others drew pictures of him. A disfigured man in a patchwork coat. I was never really all into that, into the games that the other children got swept up in. I didn't learn about the Patchwork Man until our school field trip to an art museum. Our school was small and it was just us little kids plus the older kids. And when we got to the museum, we went...
That is how all schools work.
Yeah.
It was little kids and bigger kids.
When we got to the museum, all the younger kids went spilling into the rooms and wandering among the paintings, pointing and saying things like, "Oh my God, it's the Patchwork Man." Sometimes we pointed at creepy figures or characters in mottled clothes like jesters, but mostly we pointed at paintings where there wasn't any figures at all. The older kids didn't get it and kept asking, "What's the Patchwork Man?" I didn't really get it either, even though I kept doing it, but then Jimmy explained it to me. The picture game was kind of like a cross between Where's Waldo and those magic eye things. The idea was that you had to try and find the Patchwork Man.
Oh.
Most of the kids were pretending just like I was. "He's right behind you," we'd say. "He's going to snatch you away."
I used to love those magic eye things.
Yeah.
I was so good at them.
It took me a while when I read this first. I was like, what were they? But then it's like you find the pattern in
You have to like go cross-eyed.
Yeah.
And it gets 3D.
Yes,
Yeah,
I love
those.
that. Anyway, the teachers finally told us to quit it. But for weeks after, every so often, someone would remember and start it up again, shrieking that they saw the Patchwork Man. They'd yell and point at a picture and swear they saw it for real, that he was in the picture. I swear he was there. The week before Jimmy Smythe went missing, he said it a lot. There was a rhyme, too, Kayla insisted. "Do you remember we chanted it to scare him off?" She began the chant. Patchwork Man, play a game," I joined in, the words tumbling from some dusty shelf of memory. Patchwork Man in the frame. Patchwork Man... I can't remember the rest. Yeah, that's where I'm stuck too. There was something about stealing skins, and the last line was how to get rid of him. Stealing skins. I'd forgotten about that until she mentioned it.
4 skins.
What?
like a bag of what are they called?
What are they? Oh, I like your Adidas denim jump. Is that
Thanks. Reasonably.
Yeah.
I don't know why I've stayed like this.
Yeah,
It's gotten
is that
very
comfy?
cold. Like a bag of pigs.
Bag of bollocks.
What are they called? Fucking pork crisps.
What are you on about? like sausage casing?
No, like pork crisp, pork scratch.
Oh, fucking hell. That's scratchings. Well, I'm glad we...
A bag of dicks like pork balls.
Stealing skins. I'd forgotten about that until she mentioned it, how the Patchwork Man stole the skins of his victims and his body was sewn together from their pieces so that he had the eyes of one, the nose of another. Patchwork Man. I tapped my finger to my head trying to recall the rest of it. Oh, it's going to bother me. Maybe we wrote it in an old book or something. I doubt it. She shook her head. We destroyed all the pictures. And the books too, everything, that night. You remember that night after Jimmy disappeared, we all met at Roger's house for the bonfire? Oh yeah, I forgot, you're right. We threw in our notebooks. Not just our notebooks, everything. The pictures we drew, the pictures we stole from our parents' houses, some paintings and the book. Do you remember Jimmy's book? I remembered Jimmy suddenly exclaiming from a corner table. He had one of those magic eye books with the patterns where you have to cross your eyes a little to see the hidden picture. And he shouted, "It's him! I found the Patchwork Man!" We crowded round and there was a chorus of, "I don't see him," and "where?" And she squinted hard. Kayla squinted hard at the page and said, "I see him too. There's a man standing in the corner." Now, in the diner, Kayla reached into her bag and pulled out a book. "He's in here," she said, pushing it towards me. It was a magic eye book, the same book, different copy, but identical cover and pages. "Tell me I'm not crazy. Tell me he's not there." I sighed. I opened the book. "You know, I've never been good at these things. I don't think I'm going to see anything in any of them." "You can, I'll show you," said Kayla. And she taught me how to look. I could only make out shapes with concentration, but after I saw a star without her giving me hints, she nodded encouragement, turned the page. But this one was a dud. Maybe there was something. Maybe I could see a figure. See, to me, it's crystal clear when I look. I can see the Patchwork Man. I felt a tingle of unease. Could be any man-shaped figure though, couldn't it? I mean, it was just a game. She was pulling more things out of her bag, spilling the bag open to reveal photos and articles and artwork. She shoved a handful of newspaper clippings towards me. Here in this town, she said, the disappearances started long before Jimmy. And after him, there was a boy the next year in 2nd grade, and later another little girl.
What?
I think your head just appeared. Oh, it's because the cameras are moving, and that scared the shit out of me. I was like, what? Something's moving! I was like, what the fuck is happening? Patchwork Man. And later, a little girl. The disappearances happened every decade or so. A handful of people, then nothing for years. And now her composure completely cracked. She burst. I didn't mean to look. I was going through my old notebooks, childhood stuff I packed away, and I found some diary entries I wrote about the Patchwork Man. I should have burnt it. I thought I did burn it, but once I saw my old drawings of him, I see him everywhere. He won't go away. He's real. He has Jimmy's blue eye, Jimmy's rosy cheek. Look, you can see. I don't want to, I said. But she shoved Jimmy's photo over, along with a folder of artwork. And in spite of myself, I looked. The folder contained printouts of paintings, the kind you might see in people's houses or in a museum. Initially, they were all perfectly ordinary. I shook my head and told her there was nothing in them, but then I almost missed him. Like my eyes wanted to skip over him, but the feel of goosebumps on my arms made me look again. And there, in a watercolour of a crowded street, amongst all the shapes bleeding together like wet ink after rain, was a man wearing a patchwork coat made of some sort of supple leather. He was gone in the next few paintings, but he reappeared, this time in an impressionistic crowd scene. The more I saw him, the easier he was to spot, hiding amongst the artworks, like Where's Wally? I swallowed, trying to quell the fear that brought my heartbeat pounding in my ears, because I could see him clearly enough now to identify the one bright blue eye and ruddy cheek. It was Jimmy's eye. And up close, the pieces of Jimmy and others in the Patchwork Man were all the wrong size. Mismatched like some sort of Frankenstein, but more horrifying to look at. The longer I looked, the more nauseating the details, like how the Patchwork Man had too many fingers on his hands, and one of his ears was upside down, and his other eye had 2 different pupils, and the buttons of his coat were teeth, and...
Teeth?
Oh, fuck.
Maybe they're my old teeth. You're
going to come back like the Patchwork Man.
Here's hoping. With a bit of fucking luck.
I swear I can imagine the Patchwork Man's coat. I swear I've seen something like it in the 90s.
Has the Patchwork Man got luscious lips? Luscious plump lips?
Yeah, he's going to steal your lips after you get them done. And Turkey. I felt dizzy, like I was feeling a sense of vertigo. I jumped. Kyla slammed the folder closed, and hollering at the top of her lungs, she said, "Stop looking! Stop looking!" Everyone in the cafe was staring. I stammered an apology.
She's lost her fucking mind, eh?
Yeah.
She's bad. I'd be like, I'm going home.
Kayla, it's nice to see you, but can we go our separate ways now?
Yeah, I wish you all the luck in the city.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your Burberry coat, you fucking madser.
Mad cunt. Are you okay? She asked. Yeah. Look, why would you come all the way out here and drag me into this? Because I don't want to be next.
Oh, thanks, cheers.
Rory's starting elementary school. I need to know the rhyme, Pat. I need to know how it ends. You're the only person who might remember. Please, what did we do to chase him away at the bonfire? Okay. I thought, I'm not going to succumb to this delusion. She doctored the pictures. She had to have done. She'd drawn me into her crazy fears through sheer conviction, but I couldn't leave her in this state. So I said, okay, maybe I have an idea.
She's had some wines at breakfast. She's had some fucking Savvy Bee on a cornflakes.
Yeah.
That's what Carla's had.
Yeah. What's
She's
the alcohol that gets you, like, twisted? Gin.
Twisted?
You know, a bit like, woo.
Gin makes you sad.
I don't think it makes me sad.
It doesn't, no, but the
Sauvy B probably gets you mental, doesn't it? Pinot Gris.
What gets me? Nothing really gets me.
I think enough white wine gets me a bit, woohoo.
Oh, yeah, wacky doodle do. Yeah.
We parted ways and agreed to meet at my house later in the evening. In the meantime, I looked at the artworks that hung on the walls of my house. Stuff that's been there since my grandparents' generation. Landscapes, people, all normal stuff. I was still... I didn't think anything of it. I met Kayla outside by the fire pit. She'd brought with her the folders with pictures, and I brought a painting out from inside. It was my favourite. It was a landscape of beautiful woods. It seemed to embody the essence of this place, the lonely isolation, but the desolate beauty. I had to admit, I'd started catching odd glimpses in the corner of my eye, as if someone were peeking out from behind a trunk. I didn't want that idea to take root any deeper than it had already, so the painting had to go. So he's now got really paranoid as well. Because he's like, the Patchwork Man's now crawled into my paintings.
Yeah.
This was our plan, and it was simple. We'd burn the pictures, recite the rhyme, and hope that reenacting what we'd done as children would jog our memories. I got the fire going while Kayla stood there tight-lipped and pale. She kept whispering, Patchwork Man, Patchwork Man, trying to remember the rhyme. But without her knowing the rest, it sounded almost like she was calling him. Hey, I nudged her and began by tossing some of the pictures from her folder into the fire. She nodded and followed suit, throwing her old diary in, then the magic eye book, and what was left of her folder. And lastly, I ripped my painting out of its frame and broke it in two and threw the canvas on. While all of it was catching, smothering in the fire, we faced each other and held hands. It felt awkward and ridiculous, two adults chanting like children, but...
Also, 2 seconds ago, he was like, fuck off, Carly, you're mad.
Yeah, yeah. But now he's fully been like,
Now
I'm
he's
going
like,
to
yeah,
ruin
you're
my
right,
painting
yeah,
that I
you're
love
good.
from my lovely town. Okay, so they're holding hands, chanting. Patchwork Man, play a game. Patchwork Man, in the frame. Patchwork Man, I see you, looking for some skins to steal, Kyla shouted, triumphant, remembering the third line. Just one more. Patchwork Man, can't take mine, you... But even as the line came back, she stopped, turning her head. She was staring at something. You're not supposed to look away from one another during the chant. You're not supposed to look at the fire, but her head was turned. Her eyes were wide. I followed her gaze. It was impossible, but I swear to you, there on the top of the heap was my painting of the conifers, but the edges were starting to catch, and the Patchwork Man was stepping out from behind the trees, and he was climbing out of the painting. That piercing blue eye that used to be Jimmy's was fixed on Kayla. The world seemed to swirl and ripple, and everything flattening out. Kayla flattening out too. She had her hands at her face like the character painted in the Scream. The Patchwork Man's misshapen hands, one large and one small, the fingers all different lengths and wrong, like how his left hand had two thumbs. It grabbed her and drew her in. And they both seemed to blend with the brushstrokes and ash and the flames, and then the canvas was burning and the painting was gone. And there was no one standing where Kayla had been. Just the prints from her shoes in the dirt. I gaped, disbelieving. I stood there in a daze. I couldn't accept it. How could I? It must have been a walking nightmare. I mean, someone had spiked my drink. I went back inside. I looked up at the wall of my living room and I groaned, because there's a small family portrait. A painting by my grandmother of my grandfather. Only now, instead of my grandfather, it showed the Patchwork Man, with a new patch of freckled skin on his cheek. And I whispered to myself the rhyme, the one that Kayla didn't finish. Patchwork Man, play a game. Patchwork Man, in the frame. Patchwork Man, I see you, looking for some skins to steal. Patchwork Man, can't take mine, you know why? 'Cause you're not real!
Oh.
But I know now that rhyme won't help me. The rhyme just tells you the rule, that if he's not real, he can't hurt you. If he's not real, if you don't believe in him. But I think it's too late, because I can see him so clearly now. And I hope for anyone reading this, you don't make the same mistake as I did. If your kids talk about him, convince them that he's not real. It's not too late for them, as long as you can convince them. My only hope now is to drink myself to oblivion. I love these, like, have 3 bottles of wine.
I'm going to get pissed.
I would do the same. Sleep it off, try to convince myself when I wake up that it was all a fever dream, that Kayla never contacted me, and that none of this happened. Patchwork Man, play a game. Patchwork Man, in the frame. Patchwork Man, I see you, looking for skins to steal. Patchwork Man, can't take mine. You know why? Because you're not real.
Oh.
The end.
Wow.
Wow, girl.
I don't really know where to start with that.
No.
Getting Quasimodo vibes.
Off
Patchwork Man.
Patchwork Man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have a look out
I reckon
for
he's got
him.
great personality.
Do you think?
Yeah. I think he's misunderstood completely.
What if you see him? What if you start seeing him, mate? Just watch
Upside
out.
down here. Fit.
Yeah, just one little blue eye staring at you.
I did used to
from the
like it, but
painting.
I do like a bit of rough, and I do like, you know what I mean? I like a bit, yeah, I've seen some shit.
I just love a haunted painting story.
Yeah, you do.
I do. Do you remember the Matilda one? Not Matilda, the witches. When they like tap on the painting and the girl appears in the painting.
The witches?
That used to scare me so much.
What, the Roald Dahl witch?
Yeah,
Oh,
do you remember,
can't
do you
remember
remember
that.
the film?
Not Anne Hathaway.
No.
Oh,
the really old
Angelica
one.
Houston.
Yes.
Yeah, really old.
Have
it was
you
like the
seen it?
1990s. Yeah.
Do you not remember the painting?
No.
I think we should rewatch it.
It was a really long time ago. And to be honest, I didn't like the witches.
Did you not?
No, I found it quite boring because they were just in that room for ages, and then the mouse boys running around.
Mouse
I
boys?
found it a bit boring.
Yeah.
That's what I
maybe
will
you'd
say.
appreciate it more now.
There was a book, if anyone knows, I've been meaning to say this for ages, there was a book that I used to read with witch stories in it. And I mean, I haven't really got much to go on. One of them had red hair. They were all quite beautiful, all these witches. I can't remember the name. Like, it's different stories about different witches. I can't remember what one of the names was. It was something like Aurora, but it wasn't Aurora. It was something else. And sometimes I'll think about it and then I'll go into a hole for 3 hours trying to find this book and I can never find it.
Oh, that's so frustrating.
I don't know where it is. I've never heard anyone mention it before. It was,
Was it like a kid's book?
and maybe not kids. It was more like teenager. But it was really weird. Like one of them was, I could only remember what the witch's name was supposed to be, or something like. It was something like Aurora or Eugenia or something like that. One of the witches was called, and then one of them, like in one of the stories, a bloke comes to the house and he falls in love with her, and like it was just a really good book. And I don't know,
and it was about a witch or many witches,
different witches, yeah. And it had illustrations in it.
It's not the worst witch, is it?
No, but I did love that as well. Mildred Hubble. That's it. Fit Mildred.
I used to love those books.
Yeah, me too. I used to love the series.
Maud and
actually.
Ethel, do you remember?
Yeah, they were good.
Oh, so good.
it.
It was like pre-day Hogwarts, wasn't it?
Yeah, because it was like episode. It was like film 1 Hogwarts. Because I still think that film 1 is my fave.
Oh, of Harry Potter.
Because they're just like having dinner. All the sausages turn up.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they go like, there's very little
innocent
drama.
time.
And yeah, exactly.
I agree.
Would you like a story?
Obviously.
Oh God, look at the time. Hello.
Hello.
My name is David. I write this as I'm on the I-5 South, getting as far away from what I'm about to share with you as possible. Let me take you to where it started to give you a better understanding of this horrific event.
Oh my God, tell me.
Give it a rest, David.
David.
Friday morning, 5:30 a.m. I lie in my bed as my dad comes in to wake me. Get up, we're getting an early start. Mum's downstairs making bacon and eggs. Oh, is there a better breakfast?
Yes.
No, but hear me out. Toast.
Yeah.
Barely toasted. Lurpak salted butter.
Oh, it has
and
to
if
be
it's
salted.
not, put a bit of fucking salt on it,
Yes.
right? Then 2 rashers of crispy back bacon,
Yeah.
not streaky and not floppy.
Not floppy.
Not what if you bite into that and you feel fat, it's not done enough. It needs to all be crispy.
completely agree.
Stunning. Then on top of that, 2 poached eggs. Salt,
Ooh.
because the toast, no, don't put a piece of toast on top of it because then you lose the taste. 1 piece of toast, butter, salt, crispy bacon, poached eggs, yolk running off.
Jesus Christ, I'm hungry.
Bit of salt on that. It'll be the best bite you've ever had. Salty, creamy, buttery, toasty.
Oh my, toasty.
That's the name of the
Yummy.
episode. Salty, buttery, creamy, tasty.
You just changed that.
Salty, buttery, creamy, tasty. Is it different every time I do it?
Yeah, you said crispy.
There's no better breakfast. What's your ideal breakfast then? She's going to bring avocado into our fucking
No, I'm not.
Okay, let me guess. Hash browns, beans.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put them on the side, by all means. Have them in a bowl.
Have them in a bowl.
Have a bowl.
Do you know what
have
it is?
a little bowl next to your toast.
It's my issue with the fucking white around the egg. I don't like a poached egg because of that fucking rubbery outer bit. I love the runny yolk.
So hang on, so how would you have an egg? If you don't like the white.
I don't mind frying it, but it's got to be so fried that
you
white,
want it hard.
But I want runny yolk, but nice and crispy around the edge. Your mum made an amazing one for me once.
I'm not a fan of fried eggs. I much prefer poached. I like the soft white.
See, that's what makes me feel ill.
What, it's the soft white egg?
Yes, you once talked about that when we were camping and I nearly hurled.
Creamy egg?
Yeah, creamy egg.
No, but that was stunning. That was gorgeous, that egg.
It wasn't.
Did you not like it?
No. And you kept going, beautiful. Oh, it's so creamy. And I was
like the yolk is creamy. The yolk was creamy.
No, you said the white was.
Oh, it doesn't sound like me.
Creamy.
No, I don't. I can't be doing with the frilly edges on it. Anyway, regardless, fried then. Yeah. Have a fried egg on top of it. And then what you should do is get a bowl of beans on the plate, but keep it in the bowl, and then a couple of hash browns.
Oh,
and you will that will be the best breakfast you've ever had.
What about BLT? I haven't had a BLT in fucking forever.
I do love a BLT.
Like a good bit of bacon. Yeah. Take the little fatty bits off.
Yeah.
Whack that with really fresh iceberg.
Yeah. And obviously, what do you call it? Not beef tomato. What's the other tomato?
Cherry?
No. Another nice big one.
It's beef, isn't it?
Big one. No, there are different kinds. There's another one where the inside it doesn't look like a classic tomato.
Oh God!
Right, I'm so sorry. Listen, I know we're delayed, but I have to say I'm gonna have to find out what this is called. Big tomato. So you want a BLT and loads of mayo.
Loads of mayo and butter on the other side.
Yes, absolutely.
And potentially in a
heirloom tomato. Heirloom. That's what I want.
In a pita bread.
Oh, girl, no. Flatbread, yes.
I want that now.
That's what I want. That's the fucking tomato I want.
Oh, very nice.
Covered in salt.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, let's go back to David on the I-5.
We've got two lines in. Anyway, she's downstairs making eggs and bacon. I groan and shoot up with her. I'm up. Jesus. Regretting not setting an alarm for earlier in the morning to give myself a chance to catch my bearings. I snap out of my tired days and sit on the edge of my bed, throw on a flannel, pull up my Carhartts and lace up my Denners. I think shoes, I assume.
I don't know.
Fuck's sake, I've missed my fucking place now. I've got a really good one for tomorrow. I can't wait to do that one.
Ooh, I'm so excited.
Can't fucking wait to do that one. It's really good. Right, okay. Anyway, so he's doing up his Danners before heading downstairs to meet my family for breakfast. It seems like a tradition now to come downstairs and sigh at the fact that I'm an only child as of 2 years ago. Today is the anniversary of my older brother's death due to a tragic car accident with a drunk driver. Is it a film or a story if someone's older brother hasn't died in a car accident? No. I say hello to my brother and give her a hug as we both know what dread we feel on this day. Dad quickly intervenes. Hey, champ, you all packed? Remember, it's quite the drive we've got ahead of us. Yeah, Dad, I'm ready. What time are we getting out of here? I'm ready when you are, he said. I give my mum one last hug for the weekend before we leave. Dad and I throw our bags in the back of the Dodge and hit the road. You ready for this? He asks. Ready as I'll ever be, I replied. 2 hours into the trip, we make a stop at somewhere. 2 hours into the trip, we stop at a rest stop to use the bathroom. An old man in tattered clothes smirks at me. Headed up to the mountains, are you?
That's Patchwork Man.
He asks. Yeah, just me and my dad this weekend, I shortly replied. Be careful up there, there's evil in these woods, boy. He said, before bellowing out a sinister chuckle. I nearly died. I hurried to wash up and get out of the bathroom, unsettled now. I figured he was just a crazy old man, but I've never been so wrong in all my life. I meet Dad in the truck and he can immediately tell that I was thrown off. My head just broke then. It went... He could tell that I was immediately thrown off. Got something on your mind, bud? I told him it was nothing and tried to brush off my previous interaction with the old man. A few more hours go by and Dad takes a right turn and parks the truck. We made it! What a beautiful drive. Well, we should really start getting set up before it gets dark. We set up the tent and stove before starting the fire, and as we sit around the fire, Dad hands me a beer. You're 16 now. I know what kids get into these days, so all I ask is that when you drink, it's with me. What a responsible parent.
By 16, you're having beers.
Yeah, I gave my 3-year-old one the other day. My 3-year-old nephew.
What are you talking? I was like...
Just kidding. And my brain is broken. By the way, we are recording all week, and in a couple of episodes, in a couple of weeks' time, it will get mad.
Yeah.
Because this is too much time that we've spent together.
Yeah.
And we don't get annoyed at each other. We go more mad, don't we? We're like,
it just gets a bit more feral.
We become a bit more goblin-y.
Yeah.
Anyway, all I ask is that when you drink, it's with me, he says. You can read my mind, can you, old man? I replied with a laugh. I don't know what that means. Our conversation ends abruptly as we both see something in the corner of our eyes. But as soon as it was there, it was gone. We brushed it off and finished up the night and put out the fire before hitting the sack. Saturday, 6 a.m. We both wake up at the sound of sticks. For fuck's sake. We both wake up at the sound of sticks breaking around the tent. Startled, we both grab our handguns.
America.
Father-son handguns.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me at all.
In case of a cougar. But again, as soon as we heard it, it was over. Both on edge, we climb out of the tent to start a fire and brew some morning coffee. We both have a warm cup before strapping up for a hike. We set off on an unmarked trail. This is our first mistake, if you don't count leaving after both unsettling... Oh, fuck's sake. This is our first mistake, if you don't count leaving after both unsettling events prior. We mark trees along the way so that we don't get lost. All of a sudden, we hear a faint screaming sound northeast of where we're headed on the trail. Both a little frightened, we unholstered our handguns and moved towards the screams. We stumbled upon a shack in a small clearing. As soon as we caught a glimpse of it, the scream stopped. Both not realising it, we rushed towards the shack and busted in. Immediately after the door flew open, we both couldn't hold our stomachs from the smell. This is going to put you off food. We both threw up our coffee and trail mix from the morning. We looked at each other and disturbed looks on our faces as we progressed deeper into the shack. Inside the shack is an all too familiar face. Staring back at me with an unnaturally wide grin is the old man. This time with deep, dark pits for eyes and a set of long, sharp and bloody teeth. He repeated his previous statement. "There's evil in the woods, boy." The smell was immediately identifiable as he was standing next to a pile of rotting corpses. I hear a quick "run" from my dad as we turn around and bolt from the door. As we run, we realise we've lost our trail markers, so Dad tells me he knows which direction leads to the truck. As we sprint through the woods in desperate hope to find the camp, there are unnaturally tall, slender creatures staring from the trees. They're jet black and almost look like shadows. They have no expression, no features, but we can feel their gaze pierce us as we dash through the woods. We can hear the old man's voice taunting us as we run, getting closer and closer. Though it's more gravelly and sounds almost as if there's hundreds of the same voice talking at the same time. As we move further towards the truck, Dad falls over. Loser! He reaches for his lungs as if they were collapsing. His hands hand me his keys and tells me to keep going. As soon as this happens, the creature lurches for my dad and rips his foot clean off.
Oh my God.
Immediately, Dad draws his gun and desperately empties his magazine on the creature. Yelling at me to run, I finally give in and book it in the direction he was taking us. Not long after, I see smoke from the embers of the fire we started this morning. With a silent yell of relief, I go towards the truck. What I see at camp will stick with me forever. In the fire was my dad's mangled corpse.
How did he end up there?
Fuck knows. Which was the smoke that I saw from the tree line.
What?
Well, this...
So his dad's behind him with his foot torn off?
Yeah, but then I guess the creature's
appears
taken him to the fire.
Quicker than he may.
Very fast, these paranormal...
Jeez. Very speedy.
Very speedy. Oh, to be honest, I don't fucking know. Absolutely mortified. I don't know if that's the right word.
What?
Mortified.
Yeah, being like, God, that's embarrassing.
God.
Cringe, Dad. Can't believe you beat me to it.
I can't believe you've died. I can't believe you've been murdered by this paranormal creature.
God, that's so embarrassing me.
Absolutely mortified. I started bawling out, but quickly snapped out of my state when the creature's voice erupted from the trees. I fumbled with the keys before jumping in the truck and pulling out. Cruising down the mountain faster than I've ever driven before, I can still see the shadow figures in the trees. After a long and fast-paced drive home, I feel like I've made it in record time. I hurry and get my mum out of the house and fill her in. We can't stop crying about Dad. I don't know what to do, but for now, my mum's taking us towards California, far, far away from whatever that thing was. I can still hear him yelling from the distance. I'm scared. As of now, that thing is still out there, hunting. So if you find a cabin in the woods in northwest Oregon, don't listen to the screams.
Oh. But hang on. So is that the man who's noshing on the corpses is a different creature? He's just a random.
I think it's the same
madman.
one. I think it merges into old rank man. I think it's a shapeshifter.
Oh.
I don't know why I said it like that.
It's a shapeshifter.
It's a shapeshifter, actually.
It's a Wendigo.
It's a shapeshifter.
Skinwalker.
I think it's a shapeshifter.
I see. Yeah, I
say it
got
like
you.
I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Well, you just don't know. This is why we do need to make it to America, because there's so many.
I want to go to Appalachia.
Appalachia. Yeah, I want to go there so badly.
Me too.
And
I was telling Stephen and Matt about that the other day, and it's fucking huge. It's like it starts from Canada.
I know.
Down to
There's
Florida.
so much of it.
It's like all the way. It's mad.
Yeah, it's not just fucking Virginia.
I want to go there, bitch.
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 Shall I do a creep of the week?
Yes, please.
We're going to do a creep
Cow.
of the week. Creep of the week.
Cow.
Creep of the week. Creep of the week. Creep of the week.
Cow. I've just opened my phone and those heirloom tomatoes are there.
Okay. La 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 la.
La 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 la. Smoked or non-smoked bacon?
I think non-smoked.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
No, that's wrong.
Do you think wrong? Why?
Yeah, I think it's totally wrong. Because it's just gammon then. It's just, I think smoked is much. I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh, my cow print mules are arriving today.
Oh, how nice.
How exciting.
This is from Sadie.
Hello, Sadie, love. You're right.
Hi, Sadie. So it goes like this. Hey, Ghost Huns.
Hello.
I'm a massive fan and have been watching you for years.
From your bins.
I wanted to say it creepy. I have a slightly creepy but also slightly sweet story for you.
Aww.
A little backstory. So when I was much younger, until the age of around 15, I used to see ghosts pretty regularly. It started out at first with passing family and then became random people. I see dead people. My parents never actually believed me. Until one day, my dad decided to speak to my nan about it. She insisted that most of the women on her side of the family used to also have the ability to see ghosts as well. Something to do with the Romany gypsy blood. However, I don't really remember many of these experiences. I can only go by what my parents say, as they seem to remember them pretty vividly. Anyway, fast forward to 20 years later. I'm 35 with my own family. And
Great age.
It's a lovely age.
Great age, 35.
I'm going to forever be 35.
I am 35.
Or 33. Around about there, because I feel the pandemic doesn't count.
Oh, yeah. Personally, I like 31 as an age.
Bit young.
Do you think so?
I actually think 33, 34.
31 was my like.
35 max.
31 was when I knew who I was. That was when I was like, oh my God, I know exactly who I am.
More gradual and long for me.
I really.
Now I'm me.
Everything kind of. Now I've gone fucking crazy. No, I'd like 31's a nice one for me.
Okay, so I'm now 35 with my own family and recently decided to move home. I chose a lovely, quiet Victorian house, which has now been converted into new apartments to move into.
Love.
On the day of the move, a lot didn't go to plan. It was a nightmare of a move and even the estate agent didn't turn up to do the handover. But it was because of this that a nice lady that also lived in the building ended up coming out to see if she could help. Eventually, everything got resolved. We started to move our furniture in. The lady then said her goodbyes and added, "Oh, I hope you don't mind." No, I'll say that again. She added, "I hope you don't mind ghosts, as we have 2 little boys that usually run the corridors throughout the night. You'll know when you see them as they're wearing old school uniforms with the cute little hats."
I'd be like, oh God, she's mad.
Yeah. Imagine being told immediately that it's haunted.
Before you've even got your fridge freezer in.
Yeah. Yeah. My mum then explained to this lady what had happened during my childhood and that it seems as though I'm used to being visited by ghosts. We all had a chuckle, which was followed by me asking her nicely if she wouldn't mention it to my children. My daughter's 9 and my son's 7, because I didn't want them being scared whilst we were settling in. Anyway, she agreed it was best not to. Well, that very night, the kids wouldn't settle with all the excitement of moving into their new rooms. But when they finally did, I was woken up 2 hours later to my son telling me, "Mum, I can't sleep because Charlie woke me up."
Oh, no.
I walked him back to bed and assumed he was sleepwalking, and I didn't want him to wake his sister. An hour later, my daughter also woke me up randomly and said the same thing. Mom, I can't sleep because Charlie woke me up. I did the same with her.
Like, just one thing being a ghost, but will you stop fucking waking them up, you prick?
I know, yeah, 1 hour in between as well. I walked her back to her bed whilst preparing myself to have a chat with my son about scaring his sister, but I found him sound asleep. The next day, I called my mum and asked her why she told the kids about the 2 little boys, and she said she never did. It was only me and her that knew. This carried on for a couple of nights, on and off, each individually telling me all the things that Charlie was doing. So I thought I'd ask them both separately what Charlie looked like, and they both said the exact same thing. He's a little boy in an old school uniform, and he wears one of those little old-fashioned hats.
What, like one with an umbrella on top?
Yeah. I'm not going to
Like
lie.
Neil Scott.
Yeah, yeah, like a little helicopter one. I'm not going to lie, it really gave me the creeps to know that we were sharing our new home with a ghost, but I wasn't going to go through all the hassle again, and I really like the new place. So the present day, it's been 8 months since we moved in, and we still get visits from Charlie, but he seems harmless. And I'm also yet to see him, so it seems as though I've outgrown my ghost-seeing abilities, but my children see them instead. Lots of love, Sadie and her clairvoyant children.
Oh, that's cute.
Children do see things, don't they?
And they're rank.
Yeah. What
And they
kids
can
are.
be rank ghosts.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Charlie's not a big paedophile, is he? He's a child.
Charlie's a kid.
Wow.
Thank you, Sadie. Love
Thanks,
that.
Sadie girl.
Sadie girl.
Thanks, Sadie girl.
I've got an idea for We Get
Hit me.
Haunted. So I'm going to put the lights off so we just have candles.
Oh, go on then.
Oh, this is good. Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I love that. Okay.
That's quite good lighting, actually. We could be any age.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, this is how I want to be lit
Yeah.
now. Can you see? I can't really see our faces.
My nails
though.
are a bit glow in the dark, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Hang on. Okay, here we go. If I go near the candle. Yeah, you can't see it.
Let's fucking go.
Okay, so we get haunted, so you don't have to. Let's try and contact the dead.
Yeah. Let's contact the dead, girl.
Yeah, let's contact the fucking dead.
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking is, what the fuck are you doing? That is terrifying. Has anyone got that on camera? Can you not? You are a psychopath. If you're capable of that, then I don't know what.
It's not good podcasting, is it, really?
No. Oh, you're getting one in front of your face, are you? Right, fine. Can't see a fucking... Stop blowing it. Oh, my God.
I wondered if it lit up my face.
It doesn't really, does it?
Well,
Okay.
from the inside.
Here we go. If there's anyone here... Here we go, look. If anyone's here, give us a sign and make one of these candles go out.
Oh.
Ready?
Yeah.
Shut up. You did that. Yeah, you did, you little shit.
What?
Yeah, you did. You undid it.
No, I never.
You little motherfucker. Yeah, you did. Shut up. Thanks for watching, listening.
No, give it a second. Give it a second.
Fine.
Right. Ghosts, come and turn out my candle. Come and turn it out.
If anyone's here.
I'll let you feel my tits.
They're like, no thanks.
What, those dough balls? I don't think so.
Well, that's been stunning.
Oh, well, they're not here today.
But
But next time.
maybe next week. Thanks for
See you next
listening.
time. Bye.
Bye, hun.